Hi, I'm Bridget from Bridget's Astrology, and welcome to my week ahead recording for the 13th to the 19th of November 2023. How close are we to the end of the year now? Firstly, I would also like to let you know or remind you that I do personal astrology readings. You can find the booking link at my website, or you can pop it in a message, or you can come to my private Facebook group where Monday to Saturday at 8:30 and 9 o'clock on Saturdays, I do daily guidance. So I'll go through the daily chart, let you know what's going on. So you've got a heads up and you can navigate your day easier. All right, let me share my screen and we can just get straight into it. All right, now, while the sun's in Scorpio, we're all going through it. Okay, so Monday night, we have the Scorpio new moon. Right. So while, in this last quarter of the moon where we go into that dark phase, we're quiet and reflective, this time we might be, experiencing some of the more intense emotions. Scorpio asks us to go deep. And in the depths and the darkness, that's where the golden jewels are created. So, this Scorpio new moon, it gives you an opportunity to, like I was saying, go deep, think about those intense experiences, and depending on where it is in your chart, where it's playing out for you, it's a time to transform the, parts of your life. So Monday night at 8:27, we have the Scorpio new moon, and I'm sure that you know exactly what it is that you need to be doing. So now Monday, as you can see here, we've got the moon, sun, and Mars still in Scorpio. We have Mercury freshly into Sagittarius there, giving us, Mercury's now in Sag ruled by Jupiter. All right, so yes, we're going deep and it is, some places of the darkness, but Mercury is offering us some understanding into these experiences as well. So, we're also Sunday, actually. So yesterday on the Monday, we had that exact Mars Uranus opposition. And then on Tuesday, we have the Sun Uranus opposition. So, there is so much intensity and challenge to your comfort levels at the moment. So, how can you change this experience? Uranus, it's just after change, all right? It wants you to evolve and do things in a purely uniquely way for you. All right. So while you're doing this internal deep reflection, ask yourself what it is that you want. What are you scared of and resisting? And how can you make it new and different specifically for you? All right, so let's go forward one day. So that was a Monday. All right, let's have a look at Tuesday. All right, so Tuesday, we have the Sun Uranus opposition, and it's there's lots of challenges around. That Sun in Scorpio, it is asking all the hard questions. And like I was saying for yesterday, there is just a general challenge to your comfort and security, your values, things that are of value to you. At the moment, there's a lot of people struggling financially. And, it is making the whole experience intense. So, there is also a lot of drive to do it uniquely. And, while the moon is still in Scorpio too, we do have all the feels. So at this time, make sure you're supporting yourself as best you can. We've got a beautiful Mercury sextile Venus here. So these two guys are assisting us to help find balance and understanding throughout the whole sort of, the whole time that we're doing this. The fact that Venus and Mars have moved into different signs out of Virgo and Scorpio is such a bonus for us. So yeah, have a look around and see if you can find meaning in what you're experiencing. And self-love and compassion is a key to finding balance in your life. All right, so let's have a look at Wednesday. All right. Oh, by the way, the moon moved into Sag, sorry, at 1:23 p.m. on Tuesday. So the afternoon on Tuesday is looking a whole lot more easier to handle than the Monday. So sorry, than the morning. Getting it all wrong today. All right, so we are now at Wednesday. All right. So Wednesday, we have a very harmonious day. All right. We've still got, at least Mars is past the sun. All right. Or actually, no, it's the 18th. The sun is coming up to conjunct Mars. So there is a lot of intensity and drive in the air. And, we really are, there's still a lot of combat in the air. So, depending on how you channel the energy you're experiencing. Personally, I am a Scorpio and, Mars rules a lot of my placements. So I'm definitely feeling the benefits of the drive and enthusiasm to get moving and get forward down the path. But, for some people that have got this placement in a difficult area, try to utilize the energy by, I don't know, working out or, expelling energy as best you can rather than being argumentative with people too. So, that Scorpion's tail, it's getting quite volatile at the moment. As you can see, the world news, the earth is full of war and drama at the moment. And this is because people can't play nice, so maybe this Sag Moon Mercury might give us a little bit of a bigger overview of the situation, maybe lighten the situation up a bit. We've still got, that Mercury Venus sextile happening again, giving us a little bit of fluff, not fluff, but like just raising it up a bit. So, war is something that we can never really get our heads around, but, supporting ourselves and our family and our loved ones is something that we can do. All right. So, well, that was Wednesday. Yeah. All right. So let's go forward to Thursday. All right. So now Thursday morning, we have the moon square Neptune in the morning. All right. So it might be a bit of a go slow morning. All right. But after lunch, we've got the moon sextile Saturn between, say, 1 and 7. So, if you can maybe set yourself a challenge to get the work done. I believe it will get done. Just in that morning, don't push too hard. The moon goes into Capricorn at 6:42 p.m. That's, it's past the working day, but, we can still get some good work done. We might need to make adjustments, and the adjustments might be, like I was saying earlier, us not being verbally aggressive with people. Again, I was saying earlier this morning in my Lifetime to Level Up group, if you're feeling frustrated or restless or just angsty, if you actually try to do some physical outlets, it takes you out of your head. And, when all that frustrated energy is in your head, that's when you're like, you can get violent and angry because you're not expressing it. All right. So, this Sag Moon gives you an opportunity. Look, we've even got the Sag Moon in a beautiful harmonious trine to the North Node in Aries. So that's another way where we can, we're all pushing forward in general right now. It is a time of movement. So this rise above the angst that you may feel and see if you can direct it in a positive, harmonious, more easily understandable and digestible manner. Okay, so we are now going to move on to Friday. So Friday. Now, we wake up with that moon in Cap that just really wants to get some really good work done, but we are square to Venus, so we might not be feeling the love, but trine to Jupiter. So maybe have a little bit of an adventure or a fun break if you're coming up against a block because you just don't want to be doing it, or set yourself a reward for once you've actually finished the job. All right, because there's a great potential to get work done. Again, though, if you're feeling the block, give yourself a bit of a break. And try and just ease up on yourself. Like I said, the Sun Mars is still not conjunct yet. They're both at the same degree by Friday because the conjunction is 4:41 Sun Saturday. So Friday tomorrow. So angst in the air everywhere this week. All right, so Saturday. Okay, so Saturday at 4:41. Let's just go there. 4, 5, and go backwards. Now, just like a new moon, all right, so there we go. Both it's 25 degrees 36. And look at that beautiful trine to Neptune. All right, so it's a very powerful day today, but just like a new moon where the sun and the moon conjunct each month, this is the new cycle for Mars, which is going to be 2.5 years, something like that. Now, having Mars at home in his own sign makes it extra powerful. It's sextile to the moon, so this is at 4:40. So it does give a flavor of how this Mars cycle is going to look. There could be some very transformation around our foundations, all right, that Capricorn, how we structure and work things. But there needs to be, Neptune is involved, all right? Neptune can be illusion and delusion, but it can also be, connecting in with the spiritual purpose. Now, Neptune is in Pisces, but Saturn is also in Pisces, all right? They are not really making any aspects. However, Saturn in Pisces is influencing us to challenge the narrative, to do the work in our subconscious where we're not believing the old stories we've always been told. So hopefully with this new Mars cycle, yes, there's going to be a lot of drive and determination, but with Mars in Scorpio, it's more strategic and like a chessboard, we can play our game well, whereas Mars in Aries is just go do the thing. They just rush headlong into battle. So maybe sit back, have a look at the bigger picture and see how you can move forward where you are making friends and not enemies. Okay, so let's have a look at, I'll go to hours. I'll just go to Sunday morning, Sunday the 19th. Okay. Oh no, that's PM. Let's go to AM. Let's just go to 8:40. All right, now we woke up we've still got where the moon has moved into Aquarius, sorry, and that was actually 10:30 on Saturday night. So we've also gone past that conjunction to Pluto. So actually Saturday night, we could have some 7:22, the moon is conjunct Pluto. So I'd be watching out on Saturday night if you're going anywhere, that there could be some volatility with the Sun Mars conjunction and the moon conjunct Pluto. All right, so be very, very careful. That does involve accidents, cuts, scratches, blood. If Uranus was more involved, I'd say explosions, but thankfully that Sun Mars Uranus has passed. So anyway, getting back to Sunday. All right, now moon trine Venus square Jupiter. You may feel like you should do the right thing, or with the moon in Aquarius, maybe somebody's going to ask something of you where, like I said, you should do it, that humanitarian aspect. But if you're just not feeling it and it's all just a little bit exhausting, we do have Venus opposing Chiron. So there could be some sensitive feels, but it's also trine Hygeia. So, I will always say to people, make sure that you are doing what is right for you in the now. Okay. So, Venus in Libra, there's that good girl or good, that good mentality where, you may go back to your people-pleasing tendencies. Don't allow the wool to be pulled over your eyes or to have someone try to guilt you into doing something that you're just not up to. Just say no. Aquarius moon it can be emotionally detached in a sense where it sees the bigger picture. And, if you view yourself as the center of your own universe, then you are the bigger picture, and you can give yourself permission to say no when necessary and not just yes because you feel like you should. Okay, so, as you could sort of see for the week, there's a lot of energy in the air. We want to be able to figure out how to transmit that energy into something that is not coming out verbally violent. There's enough violence in the world at the moment. Let me stop my share. Yeah, there's enough violence in the world at the moment. So try to just keep keep your emotions in check. Always say what needs to be said to people who need to hear it. Keep your boundaries up, and always try to look after yourself first and your loved ones, and especially if you're responsible for, your family. But just don't forget yourself, all right? Because, ignoring your own needs builds resentment. And at this time, resentment is just going to be even more volatile. So thank you for, if you are still here listening to this. Like I was saying in the beginning, if you need a reading to get some clarity around what's going on for you at the moment, and even to just have a look at what this new Mars cycle looks like for you, like it's a great time to be starting new projects that are going to have the legs to actually last the distance. So, maybe it's a great time for you to start a new exercise regime, or, doing some focus on yourself and the things that you need. So reach out if you need a hand. And like I said, join me at Lifetime to Level Up Daily for guidance. And thank you so much. Mwah.